synced your camera yet?
No, I haven't today. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it does here in the dark.
Okay. Are you planning on, what was BICAN? Was that the...
That was an initial approach fix, I believe, for Delta.
Okay, so you want to go to Delta first then?
No, we were going to do the transition, or the departure over St. George, then do the VOR in Milford, go missed, and then on to Delta. What's the plan?
Okay. I'm just trying to look at the, might actually want to go direct. We might actually want to shoot the VOR into Delta, and then go to Milford, because if we go to Delta right now, it's like we go right into it, like it's not a, we go right to Delkey or right to Zebra. Whereas if we go to Milford, we'll have to go, on you turd. If we go to Milford, there's not really an initial approach fix other than NAMKE. I guess we could go to direct NAMKE. We'll go direct NAMKE. Yeah, come in.
Okay. All right, let's do a run-up. Right mag. Left mag. RP. Stop. Idle. Perfect. Let's make sure. Max, curve heat, curve heat off, cycle prop, oil pressure, oil temp, no fuel pressure. Good. Throttle idle. Okay. 2994.
Pretty good pressure today. Better than it was yesterday.
Okay. All right.
Okay, ready. All right, let's do it.
You're thinking
runway 1, I think. Unless you want it's a little bit of a tailwind if we take off 19. Satisfies the noise abatement a little better, but doesn't matter. What do you think? I guess we could wait, look at the wind stop.
yeah, let's see if we can see it.
Gosh, those lights are nice. A little bright, but
I think it's just an LED strip.
I like it. Looks clean, you know. Yeah, I can see it just barely. It's a little off to your left. A little bit more. You can't really see it now. Right, a little more left, a little more left. Right there.
Right there. Looks pretty light.
Okay. We do 19.
Hurricane traffic, RB197, X-ray Tango, taxiing runway 19 via Alpha, Hurricane.
It'll be a right crosswind departure.
Right crosswind departure.
And we'll just go direct over to St. George, kind of go in the approach path, and almost like we're shooting an approach, and then stay at 3,800, and we'll go direct. Hivka, we'll do our departure procedure. And before we take off, if you want to pull up your departure procedure once we get to the end here.
Traffic, Baltimore, 832, Charlie Alpha, taxiing runway 19er, Hurricane.
David in there with you?
Oh yeah, baby, living the dream.
Yeah, for England. Early morning flight for you folks.
Yeah, Hurricane, where are you going?
Long Ifr.
Nice. Have you flown this light port at night yet?
Nope.
Exactly like crap.
We'll make sure to turn our strobes on for you so we really disorient you.
Beautiful, appreciate it.
I had a feeling I saw his car at the hangar. Looks like we're not the only ones dumb enough to take off early.
Hurricane traffic, RB197, X-ray Tango, holding short of 19 on Alpha 1, Hurricane. Okay, fuel selector, we're on left, we're going to leave it. Fuel pumps coming on, landing lights are on. Up. Good. Flaps are retracting. Off, mixture is set. Top is full forward, our seatbelts are secure. Trim tab is set, lights, canopy is latched. Floor plan. And as always, if we're sufficient runway, we'll stop or set back down. Otherwise, we're going pretty much straight ahead in one of the fields. Okay?
I'm off your 423. Not bad, 423.
Okay.
I guess I should get all my scratch pads taken care of here. Oh, turn that down, will you? Just your brightness.
Is there a setting in here? Or
there is. Actually, hit the setting button. And there you go. Low as we can. Okay, perfect.
Hurricane traffic, RB197, X-ray Tango, departing runway 19 out to the southwest. Hurricane.
Got your strobes on there on the right.
Oh. Go pump. Here we go. All right. Airspeed's alive.
Go to the right rudder.
Or 96.
Get that little bit of climb coming if we can. We can make a right turn.
Hurricane traffic, RB197, X-ray Tango, turning right crosswind runway 19, Hurricane.
50 that airspeed. I should pretty much be inside almost if you can't see.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, my headset died, so I can hear you, but not well. So hang on.
I don't know where.
Oh, you're good. I'll get them on.
Panel lights.
I just wanted to turn them off so we can see what's outside.
Yeah, so fuel pump. Landing lights.
Is it double A's on here?
Yes.
Okay. I had a feeling they would die. Man, I've been having the headset die every day.
Okay, so we want to go to St. George.
Does it slide down and then up?
Oh, there it goes. I got it.
Heat is hot.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it shouldn't be coming in at all.
I think it's been coming in the last like couple flights we've done.
I checked too. It's completely closed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Weird.
Depending on our time, I was going to check after we get done if I have enough time before work.
All right, now I got a headset that's on. Of course, it's flashing red, so hopefully it doesn't die out on me.
Doesn't look like it's turned on.
It is. It's flashing. Over St. George, I got your frequency set.
Okay, frequency
I got it.
is
23075. We can just make some radio calls, get the landing lights turned on.
any lights on?
Just the airport lights.
Okay.
Deal. You do or do not?
I do. I see the approach and stuff.
Hey, we're just going to stay right here at 5,000. We can say hi, and we'll just fly right over top of the airfield, make a right turn to Hivka. That way we know we're clear of everything, right?
Okay.
Fuel pump lights, 23075. Go ahead and get 24.2 put in.
24.2. What is
LA Center.
Oh, okay.
Just put it in the background. St. George traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango. We're about 5 to the north of the field at 5,900. We're going to be crossing over the field and making a right turn out of St. George. How's your engine doing?
Good.
Cool up a little bit? We're pretty good. Okay. Did we brief the Hivka 2 departure when we were on the ground back there?
No.
Did not. So it's going to be straight out, heading 191, 3,800, and then a right turn direct Hivka. Let's turn these off for just a sec. Get our night vision going. All right, now we can make our right turn if you want to hit, I'll get direct to Hivka here. If you just want to fly it, eyes inside, fly it. Okay. Climbing right turn. Get a little bit of throttle in. I guess we're going 140, so straight off of some of that. Right turn, direct Hivka. Keep the right turn coming. Fly your needles. Don't look at this. Look at your needles. St. George traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango. We're in a high right downwind to the departing to the northeast, correction, northwest, St. George. Is there a way to turn that brightness down on that screen?
On this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You're about to Hivka, so just hang on just a sec, and then change it if you're able. All right, you're getting a left turn, 317 now. 31 left turn, 317. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Standard rate. And today is a great day to use the autopilot if you need it. So sync your heading bugs if you'd like, or you can go to nav mode, doesn't matter. Bring that altitude select all the way up. Let's go to 10.5. Or left 5 in there. Okay, alrighty. Check your engine, see how we're doing. Your temps good? Good, okay. Huh.
Well,
guess we're not changing that, huh?
pretty much all the way. All right, we want to
I'll leave it on because that doesn't have a backlight. Unless you just use this, but while we're climbing, we can watch our engine a little bit closer. All right. Ready for your, are you in a good position to call, or do you want to get Flex up and then go, and then call?
Do what and then call?
Get to Flex up and then call, or you want to, we got 3 miles, let's do that. Let's get to Flex up and then call them. Okay. Make sure nothing's in our path. 5,000. Highest terrain anywhere near us is 6,000. So, we are looking pretty good. Autopilot's doing what it's supposed to be doing, right?
Looks like it.
Okay. We can cross-reference. We're on our track, we're on our track, we're on our track. See why I wanted to do this at night? Because you totally have to use your instruments. I can't see a dang thing out there.
Right. It's,
I already have to pee.
that's not good.
No, it's not. Alright, we're still getting oxygen. About 1.5 miles to go. .317 in case we needed it. 317.
Yeah, man, it's I feel like we're in a bit of a right turn. We're level.
Okay, right turn 334 2. 0. Right turn 334. Our autopilot's going to do it.
Oh, it is.
Perfect. Alright, let's swap over to 24-2. Figure out how far you are from the nearest VOR, because they're going to have to identify us via radar contact. Okay, perfect, 16 miles. What's your call going to sound like?
LA Center, RB197 X-ray Tango, 15 miles from UTI, Uniform Tango.
Just say UTI.
Okay, UTI.
Or off of 15 north of St. George, too, is a good one. Okay. And we'd like
to pick up our clearance to Milford. Yep. LA Center, RB197 X-ray Tango, 15 miles off of St. George at 10,500. I'd like to pick up my clearance to Milford.
RB calling is, you're going to Milford and then back to St. George?
Affirmative.
Okay, give me your full call sign one more time.
RB197 X-ray Tango.
For 197 X-ray Tango, squawk 7256.
7256, let her know.
7256, 197 X-ray Tango.
American Star 731, fighting up 005.
Heading 005, American Star 005.
Alright, you ready to cruise out? Cruise everything out? Do you need a little bit of back trim out or speeding up? Is your trim okay?
For 7 X-ray Tango, we are contact 21 miles northwest of St. George Airport, alternate gate 10,600. Enter the St. George Airport as file, maintain 11,000.
LA Center, RB197 X-ray Tango, cleared Milford as filed, maintain 110,000. 197 X-ray Tango.
Alright, let's start our climb. Alright, so we're exactly how we filed then. That's pretty cool. I like that. Got it. Make sure your flight plan is as you filed, urea, direct Milford. So that means it was a pretty good flight plan if she's given us as filed.
I didn't get to read that correct.
No, you did not. So once we get up here, kind of get stabilized, direct to Milford, we're going to ask her to direct for NAMKE, the initial approach fix for the VOR. On at Milford. And November Alpha Mike Kilo Echo. Once we just don't, you don't need to call yet, just once we get kind of closer. Let's turn these lights off. You want to go off your engine page so we can see our... Perfect. Think your heading bug. Damn it. Let's see. Just good cockpit management to keep that heading bug synced up. Because if we needed to, we could just hurry and go into heading mode if something happened. Right turn. Up. Let's scroll that heading bug to the right. It's your middle mount.
American Star 731, if it's direct to PIETZ in about 4 minutes, and St. George altimeter 2990, check out the PI.
The middle, just touch it. Just feel it. 1, 2, And so when when Scott Freeman flies the Phenom, he tries to memorize what the knobs feel like for this reason. So that if he ever has an electrical failure, then he's able to just you know go get that heading bug turned to 321 or 021. Excuse me.
I was going to say 021?
021. So do you want to make the request with Center to go direct NAMKE, or you want me to, and you can hear what it sounds like, hear what I would say?
Would it just be LA Center, RB197 X-ray Tango? Like to request direct to NAMKE for the VOR approach?
Yeah. Yep. Or you could start off by saying LA Center RV197 X-ray Tango request and see if she has time.
Oh, okay.
That way she knows we're about to ask her something. And if she says anything, you say, oh yeah, we're doing a long high far cross country and we need to shoot 3 approaches.
Okay. That is cool out there.
First X-ray Tango, contact Salt Lake Center 125.57.
125.57, 197 X-ray Tango.
We'll make our request with those guys then, 12557. Yep, 12557. How's your check-in gonna sound?
Salt Lake Center, RV197 X-ray Tango, 110,000.
Yep, 11000 and then say request. Say, we got a request.
Salt Lake Center, RV197 X-ray Tango at 110,000. 110,000 with request.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, Salt Lake Center, go ahead.
I'd like to request direct to NAMKE for the VOR approach into Milford.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, ready, stand by.
You don't have to say anything to that.
Salt Lake, good morning, Mexico 05, David, Silo 340. Mexico 58, Salt Lake Center, roger, I have your request for higher, stand by. Thank you very much, stand by.
You a little cold at all?
All right, you cold?
No! I'm good, I'm fine for now. You're alright. We may... Hopefully he'll give us a straight in for the... He'll give us direct NAMKE and then clear us for the approach. If he doesn't, we'll have to go... It's kind of inconvenient. We might end up going to Delta, doing that approach first, and then coming back for the... I don't know, we'll see what he gives us. We might have to go across the VOR outbound, turn around and hold, come inbound. It's a great experience. I'm gonna turn that heat on a little bit. Are you okay with that? Oh,
That definitely is on now.
thank goodness.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, just want to verify, you want direct to NAMKE to do the VOR CME Alpha into Milford?
That is correct.
That's perfect.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, roger, let's do this. After BERYL, click to NAMKE, direct to Milford, and then expect to start the approach at NAMKE.
All right, clear direct to BERYL, direct to direct Milford, BERYL, NAMKE, and we'll plan on the approach from there. RV197 X-ray Tango. So after BERYL, where's BERYL? How close are we to BERYL?
BERYL's up by...
Yeah, so we're like right at it, so because we don't have BERYL in our flight plan,
yeah,
we can't just go, we're going to pass right over it, so we'll know when we're past BERYL.
Okay.
Add that to my flight plan here. It's there before. So I put it in into my flight plan up here so we can at least see it.
So it goes BERYL,
NAMKE, Milford, and now it's time for us to start briefing that approach once you get all set up.
Okay.
FedEx 1770 Salt Lake Center, Salt Lake is landing to the north, cross.
So we're looking at
and maintain
VOR DME for Milford. Our plate expires today. Hey, this is going to be on 112.1. We're going to want that in here. 112.1 is Milford VOR. Put that in standby. Well, actually, 112.1 is both. So 112.1. Our approach course 344.
Hang on. Put in 112.1.
Okay. Oh, this is nav, right?
All right. Oh, you'll have a while to do that. So click on the cursor in. There you go. 112.1. There we go. Put it into your active. Beautiful. 112.1.
Okay.
Okay. What's next on your approach?
Okay, next on the approach is the course is 344.
Oh, you know what I'm also going to do it here? While you're briefing, I'm going to put in direct NAMKE because he gave us direct NAMKE, right?
Yes.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, the only pertinent note into Milford, the runway 16 and 34 runway ending identifier lights are unserviceable. Runway 16 copy is unserviceable. Advise when you have the current weather into Milford.
Say 197 X-ray Tango, copies all.
197 X-ray Tango, copy all. Okay, 344 is our course. We can't get current weather out of Milford. We'll have to get it out of Cedar, and that'll increase our minimums by 180.
Go to your frequencies. Let's brief our frequencies.
Our frequencies are 135.025 for the weather.
All right, let's see if we can get it too.
Wind 340 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point minus 694. Altimeter 3006. Remarks. Density altitude 5,700.
Milford Municipal Airport, Ben and Judy Briscoe Field.
Automated weather observation 1053 Zulu. Wind 340 at.
Okay, perfect. And while you brief, I'm just going to confirm with him that we're direct NAMKE. And so like RV197 X-ray Tango, we're just going to confirm after BERYL direct NAMKE, correct? I stepped on someone.
Let them know we got
X-ray Tango, affirmative.
All right, we've got weather over 197 X-ray Tango. All right, so let's make sure this is set up.
Yes, 52 Salt Lake Center.
NAMKE.
FedEx 1430 Salt Lake landing north.
BERYL,
Maintain that and maintain 15.
That's what gave us, right?
That's right.
3006.
You have get your frequencies in. So you want your weather.
Weather.
Are you on the center?
Get CTAP put in.
There you go.
122.8. We'll put that in standby. 122.8. Okay. So our approach, we're going to at NAMKE. We want to cross
190 uniform change.
cross 8,100. Then down to 6,700. Cross.
Stop for a sec. We're supposed to be going direct NAMKE, and we're not going direct NAMKE for some reason. So hit direct 2. Let's see if it's changing. Enter, enter. Wait, is that? I guess it just wasn't as much of a turn as I expected. All right. Okay. Cool. We'll cross NAMKE at or above?
At or above 8,100, and we'll descend down to 6,700. Our final approach fix is MLF. And our MDA is 5,660. Missed approach point is the runway threshold. If we have to go missed, we're going to climb straight out on the 344 heading, out to 13.2 DME, and then a right turn, which and then come back to MLF, up to 9,600.
All right. We don't have DME, do we? No.
No, but we'll have to switch to GPS.
We'll have a loss-enabled GPS that can show us distance, right? So let's put in our procedure so that we can. See, we need to put in Milford up there. Get cleared. Big knob up to the top. Put in Milford.
We want to activate at this point? No.
Okay. Yeah, we never want to activate because if we do, it will, you know,
circle us back.
Yeah, if you're not in the right spot, it'll circle you back, and you just load it for now.
Air Mexico 58, climb and maintain level 360.
Climbing to 360, Mexico 0 flight length.
And approach our correction center, everyone, X-ray tango.
Number 197, X-ray tango, go ahead.
Yeah, just for your planning, we'd like to go after Milford. We'll shoot the approach there. If we can, we'd like to go to Delta. That's Delta Tango Alpha, and shoot that approach into Delta.
Number 7, X-ray tango, yep, should be no problem. I'll clear you for the approach starting at NAMKE. Have you fly the missed approach, and then have you report the missed approach on this frequency, and then once you're above the train, I'll clear you to Delta.
27 X-ray tango, thank you. Perfect. All right, we're looking pretty good, right? We've altimeter, we got it. Briefed, we're done, right?
Correct.
What's next?
AB's our checklist.
Hey, fuel and flaps.
Fuel and flaps, which
Checklist here.
which we'll do after NAMKE essentially. FL fuel as well. Fuel, flaps, landing lights.
Okay, timer if needed.
Which we don't on this one.
Perfect. So, what we're going to do is, let's brief, what is your glide slope?
The glide slope on this one is fairly steep. It was 4.28.
Yep. So we're cooking over there. We're how far to NAMKE? 15 miles? And we don't have an approach clearance yet, so we can't descend yet.
Can't descend until.
Nope. He has not given us an approach clearance. He did say, I will clear you, but not cleared.
So is that the same as expect?
Yeah, that would be I would consider that, in my book, I consider it an expect.
Okay.
Like that makes sense to me. I sure hope he gets us our clearance here soon, because we got to descend 2,000 feet, right, down to 8.1.
3,000 feet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Number 197, X-ray tango, cross NAMKE, at or above 10,100, cleared, VORD, correction, cleared straight in, VORD, runway Alpha, approaching Milford.
Cross NAMKE at or above 10,100, cleared for the DME into Milford, 197 X-ray tango.
All right, let's start that descent. That power worked out, yep, start working that out. Woo, this is going to be a steep approach. I don't know why we can't, he cleared us for the straight in, but he cleared us so high.
FedEx 1770, Salt Lake Center. FedEx 1770, contact Salt Lake approach 128.1.
I'm going to ask him if we can cross lower. We're way high for this approach. And then 197 X-ray tango, can we cross NAMKE at 8 or above 8,100 for the straight in?
I can't get you quite that low. Cross NAMKE at or above 9,000 cleared. There we go. Straight in approach from NAMKE.
Okay, at or above 9,000 across NAMKE, we're cleared for the straight in on the VOR. 197 X-ray tango, thank you. Yeah, because we were gonna have to just scream down. What are you doing there?
Can I insert NAMKE?
So even then,
5 miles to NAMKE.
Yep, even now, still, our 4.28 degree approach is now turning into like a 6 degree approach.
Salt Lake United 2308, switch 390. United 2308, Salt Lake United. FedEx 1468, Salt Lake Center, change to my frequency 125.57.
We'll have 5 miles to descend out.
Here's the problem with 14. If we're going 140, we're nowhere near our flap speed.
Yeah.
We're high, and we've got
FedEx 1468, Salt Lake Center, thank you.
So, start working that power back some more.
Nine 512, Salt Lake Center.
All right, so we got a mile to NAMKE. Yep. We need to be at or above 9,000. So this is a great way. Don't have power. It's a great way for us to slow down to our flap speed.
Radar altitude for.
Yep. If you're able to. And you can remember we're at or above 9,000. So if you need to pull that nose up, and you can disconnect your autopilot if you want. There's our left turn 349.
So now we're clear for the approach.
Yep. We should get a change to advisory frequency as approved, and we'll report the missed. So now we can start our descent. Because he's cleared us for the approach, right?
Yes.
Okay. Down to cross Milford at or above 6,700. Get descended. Get descended. Autopilot off if you can't. There's too much going on. Just turn the autopilot off. Get the descent going. There you go. You see why though, or why I had you? Because you're not scrolling your altitude select down.
Number 7, X-ray tango, change to advisory frequency is approved. Just report either cancellation or the missed approach on this frequency.
Okay, change to advisory is approved, and we'll report the missed. Just have 197 X-ray tango. See that?
Okay. Now we need. Now the time to go to,
yeah, we can go to Green Needles. 344 on your course. Just fly this for a minute. Course to 344. Help you out here. You need your course at 344. We're off the approach quite a bit. There you go. Good. All gentle corrections. There's a 10-degree correction. Good. We could have just kept shooting it with the magenta needles, by the way. Milford traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango 5 south of the field at 7,600 inbound Milford. Keep that descent coming. We need 500 to 1,000 feet a minute. Watch your needles. Remember, attitude bank, attitude bank, attitude bank, attitude bank, attitude bank, attitude bank. A 1 mile to Milford VOR, cost Milford 6,700 or greater. We're a little bit high. All corrections. Okay, so what are we probably going to experience here when we're crossing over the VOR?
cone of confusion.
Cone of confusion. Keep that 344 heading. Because this is giving us cone of confusion like hardcore. We're over top of the VOR. See it coming right back in?
Yeah.
Something to think about shooting a VOR approach. Minimums of what?
5660.
Okay, 5660. Altimeter brief checklist. Lights. I got your landing lights on. Fuel pump on.
Up on.
Flaps are 1. Pump
Down
on.
1 notch right now.
Okay. Watch that heading. Milford traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango 3 to the south. We're inbound on a practice VOR approach, runway 34, Milford traffic. 5660. I already got him on, brother.
Okay. I haven't.
Just keep that approach. You're 200 minimums.
Yep.
And it's an MDA, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Start getting ready to level off here. You're about 100 minimums. You pop outside.
Okay, I see it.
There you go. What's your missed approach?
This approach is straight out, 344 heading.
Low minimums.
Oh.
We don't need to go mist right now. Really, we don't go mist until
the
3.5 DME, right? Alright, let's just worry about climbing right now, not anything else. Climbing away from the ground. Milford traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango over top of the airfield to 6,200 climbing northbound, St. George, Milford. And what is your missed approach?
344, climbing out, 13 DME.
And a right turn.
Then a right turn.
Okay. Landing lights off. I'm going to put you back on VLOC. Don't ever change that unless you know what your flight plan is going to be doing. Because our missed approach is, we're tracking a VOR on this approach, right?
Okay.
But don't be changing yourself to GPS, because look at what your GPS is trying to get you to do. It's trying to get you to go Milford to BICAN. That make sense?
It does, but we don't have the autopilot on and stuff. I was looking to see.
Yeah, but look at what it's doing when you change it. It swaps it messes up all of your stuff, right?
Okay.
So leave yourself on VOR. If you want distance, just go to your nearest page. There's your VOR.
Okay.
Right? 5.2 DME. Let's start tracking that radial. The last thing you want to do is be fiddling with this. Trying to fiddle with this when you're still technically on a really high workload situation. All right, landing lights off, fuel pump off. I got your landing light off for you. Track that VOR, track that 344. We know we're clear of it. We're tracking that, right? All right. Ready to call LA Center? Tell them you're on the mist.
How's that going to sound?
LA Center, RV197 X-ray Tango, off mist approach, off of runway, or off the VOR approach. Keep my climb coming.
LA Center, RV197 X-ray Tango, not on it.
That would help. And we want direct zebra if able.
Direct what?
Just call them to keep your climb. Climb. Good climb. There you go.
LA Center, RV197 X-ray Tango on this approach. At 8,100, climbing 197 X-ray Tango.
Center 197 X-ray Tango, Salt Lake Center, radar contact. 3 miles north of the Milford Airport. The Cedar City altimeter 3008. Climb to maintain 11 south, and I'll have a clearance for you once you go a little bit higher.
Climb to maintain 110,000, 197 X-ray Tango.
It didn't really give us, Center, did you want 197 X-ray Tango just on this heading or flight of miss?
Just flight of miss until you get above 9 or 1,000 in the area that you're in should be fine. So another 400 feet, and I should be able to clear on course.
X-ray 7 X-ray Tango, please. All right, where's our mist? We're 11, we need to be 13. Let's see if we can get to 9,000. Because we're below his MV, his minimum vectoring altitude. And watch this, he'll probably give us...
7 X-ray Tango, roger, you are cleared to the Delta Airport. Be direct, BICAN, then direct. Climb and maintain 11,000.
All right, clear direct Delta via BICAN, direct. Climb maintain 11,000, RV197 X-ray Tango. Okay, flight plan. Where the hell is BICAN?
Okay, initial approach, that's what's on there.
So he wanted us direct 2, so go direct 2. Now we can fiddle with changing this, swap that.
07 X-ray Tango, if you want, I could stop you at 10,000. What do you prefer?
We'd like to stop at 10,000, that'd be great.
07 X-ray Tango, enough to maintain 10,000.
Alright, 10,000 on 97 X-ray Tango. Perfect. Autopilot, come on. Oh, you got it on.
Okay, and our 031. Yep.
What was that altimeter setting he gave us?
10,000.
Oh, the
altimeter? Gave us 0.
I'm looking right now. 3006.
That's what we're on.
Alright, let's slow it down here. Slow it down. There were a couple things that kind of went wrong on that approach. Is we were a little late on changing over to the VOR, and then really watch out for that. If you're shooting a VOR approach, don't go through that cone of confusion. If you look at your track, we were like, right? It's a great way to get off course.
07 X-ray Tango, requested approach into Delta.
Like the RNAV 34 into Delta. Direction 35. Let's slow it down.
07 X-ray Tango, roger, no pertinent NOTAM to Delta, advising me how to current weather.
Hold on, 7 X-ray Tango. Okay. First off, before we start briefing, let's get our flight plan updated. So we can put in a new procedure. It's BICAN Delta. Looking at the wrong airport. There we go. I'm gonna help you out here. Help you with the frequencies.
Okay. This one we're going to apply the RNAV
68 Salt Lake Center, change flight frequency 125.5
into Delta. Our approach course is 349. Runway length is 6,065. Touchdown elevation 4755. Okay. Frequency is 12775.
Got it for you.
2775. Got Salt Lake Center in. 122.8 is in. Okay, so we got CTAP in.
Any applicable notes to us? Is it below negative 24 Celsius?
Nope.
Okay, doesn't apply. We're gonna we're gonna go via BICAN.
BICAN is what
he told us?
Yes.
Okay. And we don't have an approach clearance yet?
We don't have an approach clearance.
We will in a little bit.
Okay. Oh. So we want to come in at or above, or between 7,300 to 1,400. We're going to come in when we cross U-tone, then we'll descend down to 6,300 to Cavity, which is our final approach fix. We should intercept our glide slope at that point, follow that down to our TA, which is 4,955. Going this straight out, climbing to 10,300, out to Addis. Turn right on 043, over to Puckett. Hold there at Puckett. Cool.
We can do that, right? Just working on our ABC, our altimeter brief checklist, and because it's expired, it's not going to give you georeferencing. Okay. Yeah, you got to update your stuff. It expires today, and it's like, so we have mine, but, okay, real quick. So we just briefed the approach, right?
We just briefed the approach.
We're all good on our cruise checklist. Everything looks okay, right? Correct. Good. GPS, we're source, GPS, good. Okay. So we briefed the approach. We're waiting on getting the weather. However, while we're waiting on that, let's clean this up, because it's not giving us, we don't, do you see U-tone or U-tone? Do you see U-tone on the approach? Okay, so let's clean this up, because when we loaded the approach, it put it way down here, BICAN, U-tone, CAV. So if we were to let our GPS continue sequencing, it'd go BICAN, Delta, EHK. Right. So we can clear this, we can get rid of Delta. It might get rid of our approach though. Nope, it doesn't. Clear. That way we're approaching BICAN, then it would go BICAN.
Number 73, take a pop at Salt Lake Center.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
We want to just clean this up so that it doesn't do anything that we're like, oh, what the hell, what's going on? You know, it doesn't catch us by surprise, right? Okay. And so I don't know, like VOR approach.
Take a pop at Quebec above, direct to Richfield, maintain level 190.
VOR approaches are hard. Like that was, you got, especially if you're not flying green, if you're going from GPS to green needles to flying the approach, you know what I mean? Right. That's a lot going on. Just gonna fiddle with this for a second. So if I go activate approach, yeah. Never mind. Ooh, do we have an approach clearance? Are we allowed to descend?
No, we're not.
All right, good. It's like really hazy.
Yeah.
It's hazy or clouds. I don't know what it is. I'm not. I mean, I can still. We're not like IFR, but we're got good visibility, but not great. So how come we're not picking it up? 12775. How close are we to Delta? Let's go nearest. We're 30 miles away. We should be picking it up.
Let's switch fuel tanks. So fuel pump on.
Thank goodness for oxygen, right? Yeah, we'd be so hypoxic right now at 10,000 feet at nighttime.
Time 5 flow, contact Denver Center 118. Section contact Denver Center 125.67.
67. 12775. Why are we not picking you up this early?
32, go ahead.
27825. 825 is what I have.
Bebop, everybody, like 0.
That right? I have 127.825 is what I wrote down for Delta weather. Oh, that's, yeah. Oh no, 775. You had it right.
So if it's not giving us what we... go ahead, sorry.
1, 2, Celsius, 2 points, minus 5, altimeter 3008.
3008. So I had 1277.
Delta, the initial airport. Already better observation. 1133. Zulu, weather, wind, 010 at 7, gust, 15, visibility, 10, clear, low, 12,000, temperature, 12, Celsius, 2 points, minus 5, altimeter 3008.
I didn't get the wind, did you?
010 at 7, gust 15.
My Charlie Center, back 3, 1 Hotel Charlie 270.
Did we have that in wrong, or did we just barely start
Back
getting
3,
it
1 Hotel Charlie, felt like
I don't know. I thought it was 85, and then I looked again and I misread it was 75, and I turned it back. And it
is Salt Lake landing north.
Weird.
Center, back 1 Hotel Charlie 8.
Let them know RV197 X-ray has the weather notes.
Salt Lake Center, RV197 X-ray Tango. Got the weather for Delta and NOAAMs. 197 X-ray Tango.
77 X-ray Tango, Roger. Cross BICAN at about 8,900 cleared. RNAV runway 35 approaching the Delta.
Cross BICAN at 8,900. Clear for the approach for the RNAV 35 in the Delta. 197 X-ray Tango.
Glad you got that altitude, because I totally missed it.
So I can start descending?
Yep, we cleared us for the approach.
Salt Lake back 3, 1 Hotel Charlie, request direct, Fairfield. Clear back 1 Hotel Charlie, direct Fairfield. Direct Fairfield, 1 Hotel Charlie.
Altimeter brief and checklist. So, we still got a ways, but...
Once we cross BICAN, do we want to activate the approach at that point?
It should auto-activate, because I went in...
58 traffic, 11 o'clock.
So let's see, if we go to activate approach, you sure you want to discontinue? Is your heading bug synced? Let's just see what it does.
Well, I'm not heading.
That's fine, just sync your heading bug in case it... Okay, ready? Ready. Let's see if it's going to do anything. Okay, yeah. It's going to keep us right where we were at. So, because we're outside the final approach fix... Okay, because we're outside the initial approach fix, we can activate it, and it'll just give us directed BICAN. Right. But you should always make sure your heading bug is synced, because if it starts turning you some random... We already knew we were direct BICAN. Like, if it started turning us some random way, we could just go into heading mode, right? Or click your autopilot off. And let's click it off anyways, because we're going to be shooting this approach. It doesn't do very well on the approaches. Now we get back to hand flying, baby. Nice. Oh man, I love hand flying. .1 to BICAN, out above 8,900. Beautiful. We're cleared for the approach. I like it. Nice. And now we can go down to what altitude?
7-3?
Yep, cross, because we're past BICAN, right? At or above 7,300. Take your heading bug. Beautiful. So when we get off, when we go on this approach, which is what? Straight out?
Straight out.
10,300?
Correct.
Okay, and then what?
Over to Addis, then a right turn on 043 over to Puckett and Hole.
That's a 043 track.
7773, Tango Papa. The Richfield Nodems, the remote comm outlet 122.5 is unserviceable, and the Richfield service automated weather broadcast system not available. Do you have the weather at Richfield? Yes, Tango Papa. Roger. Advise when you want to start down.
We got GPS. We're shooting a GPS approach down to LPV minimums, right? Correct. Because we've got LPV on here. Let's make sure. Make sure it's showing us approach RNF35. I think it did say LPV. So we're in terminal mode. That's what we want to see. We need to make sure we're in terminal mode before we start an approach, right? That's right. How come?
How come?
Because your sensitivities get closer.
Oh, okay.
So once we go missed here, we'll do the missed approach, and then we'll request direct PIETZ. St. George. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, change advisory frequency is approved. Report the missed approach again on the frequency.
Change to advisory approved. We'll report this.
Change to advisory approved. We'll report this. 197 X-ray Tango.
Got your frequencies over, and we can start working on, let's see, I'm going to find your nearest airport. Delta, we're 20 miles out. Woo! Nice. This is one of those approaches we can shoot faster if we needed to, because we're actually...
City area traffic, Cessna citation 766 Charlie Bravo is approximately 20 miles north of the field. We're going to be following the RNAV approach, basically straight into runway 22, New York City.
Pretty good.
What's our distance to Yukon?
I don't know, it's like fun. 6 miles?
6.5 miles.
We've got like almost 20 miles to go. So you can shoot it. If you're not going to be behind, then you can shoot it a little faster. But if you're going to be behind, then don't shoot it any faster.
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Feeling pretty stable and stuff right now. I don't want to mess it up.
You're good. Just do your thing then. Now, if we don't see our GPS swap to LPV, what do we need to do?
Then we're going to have to change to the minimums with the MDA.
Correct. The LNAV minimums. LNAV, unless we get an LNAV VNAV symbol in here. Delta traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango 15, south of the airfield at 7,400 inbound, Delta. That VOR approach to the Milford kind of suck. Just the way we couldn't get low enough to try to shoot it really steep. How about yours? How's yours?
Feel good.
Good. How's our fuel?
Gonna show.
Okay. But it pretty accurate.
Yeah, they'll read 8 until we're below 8 gallons left. So for 20, it's gonna say 8.
Oh, okay. 1.5 U-tone. After that, we're just sending it down to what?
After that, 6,300.
Okay. And when should we look for our GPS to swap to LPV mode?
Yeah, tap date.
Okay. Good.
City area traffic, Cessna citation 766 Charlie Bravo is 7 miles to the north, straight in runway 22.
Look at that, it already swapped to LPV mode, huh? We got a ghost needle here. Heck yeah. Down to minimums of what?
Minimum is 4,955.
Alright.
Right now I'm descending down to 6,300. Yep.
Got 1,000 feet. We're about 10 miles out, pre-landing checklist.
Hey, we'll go fuel pump on, landing lights on. Mixture will pretty much leave. Good right now.
Okay. Brake pedal test.
Brakes.
Delta traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango for 9 mile final on RNAV runway 35, Delta. No corrections.
Digital traffic, senior 773 Tango Pop, 20 miles from the field on the RNAV 19, 1,300 setting.
A lot of people out flying early morning. Would you be opposed to stopping here, calling them on the phone, letting them know we're on the ground? We might just need to cancel our IFR and then re-pick it up out of Delta to St. George. Use the bathroom. Yeah, do that. Take a little break ski. Let me see if I can get hold of them. We'll cancel IFR. LA Center, RV 197 X-ray Tango. Spot Lake Center, Dan.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, go ahead.
Yeah, 197 X-ray Tango. We're still on the approach down into Delta. We'd like to cancel IFR and we'll pick it back up when we leave Delta.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, Roger. Are you guys like to make a full stop? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we're going to make a full stop, take a little break, and then if we need to, we can refile and flip Delta to St. George.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, Roger. IFR cancellation, please. Squawk BFR. Have a good morning.
All right, we'll squawk and talk BFR for 197 X-ray Tango. We really appreciate your guys' help today. Thanks. All right, 1200, 1228. Perfect. Did you get low?
Don't say anything.
I won't tell if you won't. Delta traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, 5 miles south, inbound, runway 35, passing 6,300, Delta. Down to minimums?
The minimums. Minimum 4,955.
All right. Really, just follow your glide slope, right?
Right.
Is it an MBA or DA?
DA.
DA. All right. I was very much looking at the... Oh, I guess I was looking at the airport, but... Those flaps in. Always remember to turn those runway lights on when you're 10 miles out.
Zulu, weather, wind, 030 at 10, visibility, 10, clear, below 12,000, temperature, 10 Celsius, dew point, -5, altimeter, 3008. Delta Municipal Airport, automated weather observation, 1154, Zulu, weather, wind, 030 at
03010. How much minimums?
300, 400.
Are you in a good spot to land if you need to pop out? If you popped out?
I feel like I am.
Okay. Proper airspeed, proper flap setting?
Yeah, we're coming. We'll do another notch of flaps.
Okay. How much minimums?
About 100.
Okay. Runways in sight.
Runways in sight.
Right.
We got 5.
Fly your pappies now. Wheels are down, aiming point is set, flaps are flapping, and airspeed is right where you need it. Flappa. Oh man, I love instrument approaches. Right on glide slope. You either got to your taxiways are either all the way down or you flip around. You're basically right in the middle, so
Where's
all the way
the,
down.
where do we need to go to though?
There's an FBO. There's a little area over there.
Go all the way down.
Yeah, I just want to hop out and pee real quick. I hate to make a stop, but I have a feeling if we try and make it back to St. George, I'll be freaking miserable. Nice work. That was a great approach. Trying to get my phone to grab a picture because it's stunning how pretty it is right now. Turn this oxygen off. You just press and hold the power.
Yeah. First time I've been to Delta.
Really? Yeah. I wish I could have grabbed it. You'll have to watch that video because it was really such a beautiful approach. We could get a Delta dog. You want a corn dog?
I saw a video about that. People saying like it's the best.
It's a running joke. Fly up here and get a Delta dog. Delta traffic, RV197 X-ray, Tango clear, runway 35, we'll taxi the ramp Delta. I remember when I did my long IFR cross country, we did it up to Delta. And stopped, went pee, hopped back in, middle of the night, got home at like 2 in the morning. My instructor was falling asleep as we were on the approach to St. George. Woke him up with the stall warning. As I flared.
I was really worried about this today.
Were you?
I wasn't feeling confident, and I wanted to fly the sim. And, we had a power outage yesterday, so
really?
Right about when I was finishing work, we lost power, and so then I had no chance. So I just spent time studying and then sleep.
Yeah, I think you've been doing just fine. Other than that VOR, just like swapping stuff. Try not to swap stuff much. Guess be more graceful about it. I thought that approach went so good.
Yeah, I was happy with it.
Yeah. And you can
But like you said, I slowed down. I was out there a ways, and I was down to 90, 100 knots.
Yeah.
And, stable, comfortable. That's what I need to focus on doing.
Right. I would agree. Yeah, you'll be a right turn, and then there's just over here, there's some fuel. A little bit different at night, isn't it?
It is, man. That was, especially when we first left. It was dark. There was no horizon or anything.
You said you were spinning a little bit?
Yeah, I felt like a right turn. We were in a right bank all the time.
Uh-huh. Imagine being in clouds with your strobes on.
I also felt like I was holding, like I had pressure. I still hold left. It kind of wanted to turn right. Where do we want to go?
We can park by the fuel farm, or we can just park right here, and we'll just, I think or over here, there's the restroom and the lounge over there. So maybe just pull right up in front of the hangar door. We're not grabbing fuel, are we?
No. Pretty good.
All right. There's that tie down just right here if you park that way. We'll have to refile our flight plan and then pick up our IFR again.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Get our departure frequency in, our center frequency in.
7825. Center frequency. Okay.
Delta, Municipal Airport. Automated.
I'm going to face us into the wind a little bit here.
Delta, Municipal Airport. Automated weather. Weather, wind, 030 at 10, visibility 10, clear, low 12, thousand, temperature 10 Celsius, 2 points, minus 6, altimeter 3010.
3010.
010. Okay.
You gonna do a full run up?
Yeah, otherwise I'll forget stuff. Okay. Flight controls brakes thrown. RPs like pop, oil pressure, oil temp, pressure, auto electronics. Okay, we'll need to set that. Alright, so let's get our flight plan. Go. Our
KDTA. We're going to go, what did you file?
we've got EHK, then PIETZ.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
228, 27825. We need that, we're going to fly the departure that requires us to use the 116.1, right? We need to use the Delta VOR for VORTAC. If we can tune identify source and course. Stock ID, turned up, nav 1.
Can't hear it.
Yeah, weird. Okay, tune identify source and course. Source.
Okay.
And then adjust your course. What course are we doing? What do we need to intercept?
We're going to go fly 349 and then left turn 180, intercept 310.
Okay.
So 310 is what I want to put in?
347. Well, we're flying outbound on the 347 radial.
347 or 349?
Read the instructions. Oh, shit, I'm looking at the wrong. I'm sorry. Yes,
349.
yes, 349. So put in the 310 radial.
310.
Yeah, because we're going to climb a heading, and then a heading, and then we're going to intercept the radial.
Okay, that's what I said.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so 310.
Go either way.
Okay. So depart, climb 349, 5,800, then left turn, 180 left turn, up to 310. Over to 310.
Okay, ready? Ready. Got the 116.1 tuned. We're on tune identified, and we've got source and course. Perfect. Heading bug. Put your heading bug to your 349, right? So basically, runway heading.
Yep.
Okay.
You back there?
Give me a little bit of a right, and I might be able to see better. I don't see anybody.
Delta traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, departing runway 35, 197 X-ray Tango. Okay, seatbelt secure. I got a fuel pump, landing light. Here we go. Airspeed's coming up. Good. Oh, and we unstuck. For 96.
Hey, eyes inside, my eyes are outside.
349 is what we want.
349. Holy guacamole, that thing is hot.
Okay, we're going to go fuel pump off, landing lights off.
Leave your fuel pump on. Help cool those cylinder heads a little. We can slow that climb down if we need to. Let's push the nose forward a little, stop the climb just a little. You want to go mix your full ridge as well? There's 58, what do we need to do?
Left turn.
Left turn. What heading?
Left turn, 180.
Perfect. Delta traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, the left turn out off of runway 35, 6,200 will be climbing. Delta. feel like we're in a skidding turn a little bit.
Just barely.
What heading are we going to?
180.
180, alright. I'm going to turn you off GPS here. 344 radial. Or 310. No, 310. 180 until you intercept the 310, just like you got on here as well. Alright, engine is cooling off. You can go fuel pump off now. In some airplanes, if you leave the fuel pump on, it'll keep your head.
Yeah, it'll turn it up.
Yeah, it'll cool it off. Mixture can lean out if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of entry are we doing into our hold if we need to?
This is going to be a parallel.
Okay. Let's call LA Center. Let them know we're off Delta doing a Delta 1 departure.
Salt Lake Center, right?
Yeah, Salt Lake Center. I keep saying LA.
And I'm going to pick up my clearance to St. George.
St. George.
Salt Lake Center, RV197 X-ray Tango, off Delta in the Delta 1 departure. I'd like to pick up my clearance to St. George, 197 X-ray Tango.
Shot 310. Oh, are you going to fly that radial? What's the departure procedure?
Did I miss it? Did it come in and I missed it?
Oh yeah, we're way off it.
I was watching it come in and then I looked down for a second. I thought, okay, I still got to wait.
Hence my excessive coughing. As I say, so, you going to fly that departure procedure or no? Oh, we got a hold. We're not quite at 9,600, are we?
No, we're not.
Yeah.
So where am I? Yeah.
You missed it. You're south of where you have the Delta VOR. So we're gonna come into here and let's just enter the hold like a kind of a parallel. It's like the worst parallel ever, but now make a right turn. And we're holding on the what's the hold? 184.
184.
So 184 goes to the very bottom. But now we can, since we didn't intercept the radial, so we came in super weird, but we're just going to enter the hold, keep the right turn coming in until you're 004 heading. And we'll hold over the VOR until at or above NEA or FCA, right?
Right. I want to make another call to Delta before we didn't switch.
Oh, maybe that's why
that's why they didn't call.
That's so crazy. Remember, aviate, navigate, then communicate. Remember, fly your plane, then navigate, then communicate. Delta traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, 8 miles south of the airfield at 8,500, we're maneuvering. Delta. Aviate, navigate, communicate. If you don't hear back from them, keep flying your plane, right? Keep flying the departure that you know is safe.
So I kept flying and then I looked and noticed we had switched.
Get ready to start your timer function. And then we'll start it when we cross outbound. Correct?
Correct.
Wait for a flag to flip down. 004 heading. 004. We thought we didn't really brief this hold, did we?
Not well enough.
Oh, well, kind of figured we would be at 9,600 or above, but no way we are not. You don't need to start your timer. We're still on the outbound, or we're on the... Oh, you know what? We're idiots. We're flying a completely wrong hold.
Oh. Where are we on then?
Let's see if our flag's going to flip. There's your flag flip, right turn. Gosh, sorry, Paul, I'm an idiot.
So we're at altitude.
Yep. You just keep climbing. We totally butchered that departure. That's partly my bad too.
So we're not going to come back in the hold, right, at this point, since we're at altitude?
Let's call them. We're on the Delta 1 departure, to St. George. Let's get our heading bug synced. Once we get on that 184 outbound heading.
No, I don't have any other flights on silent. United 2367, climb
I got you for it. Hey, autopilot heading mode. Perfect. What's your altitude set at 10-1? Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now we got a minute to call them. Let's call them and see what we can get.
Salt Lake Center, RV197 X-ray Tango, off Delta, the Delta 1 departure at 10,100. Looking to pick up my clearance to St. George, Kilo, Sierra, Golf.
They know what St. George is. You don't have to do the Kilo Sierra Golf uniform.
UPS 2831, Salt Lake. RV off Delta, let me get your crossing.
RV197 X-ray Tango.
November 197 X-ray Tango, ready, squawk 6055.
Squawk 6055, 197 X-ray Tango.
Right turn. We don't. Yeah, never mind, disregard. But if we were in the hold, that's what we'd want to do. But where we're still being
November 3260, Bravo, contact Everett Center 127.55. Center Star 731, contact Salt Lake Center 12345. Center Star 731, negative 33. November 150 Charlie Salt Lake Center, Salt Lake Altitude 3009. November 197 is taking a radar contact 10 miles south of Delta at 10,100. Discharge to the St. George Airport via direct Phoenix, direct Peach, direct, final maintain 12,000, Peter City Altitude 300.
Phoenix Pete's direct. Phoenix?
Okay.
November 197 is taking a radar contact 10 miles south of Delta at 10,200. Discharge to the St. George Airport via direct Phoenix, direct Peach, direct, final maintain 12,000, Peter City Altitude 300.
Clear to St. George via Enoch, Pete's direct. Climb maintain 12,000, Cedar altimeter 3008, 197 X-ray Tango.
November 197 is taking a recap correct, thank you, and please make frequency 125.57.
12557.
12557, 197 X-ray Tango.
Power up, we're on your frequency.
Salt Lake Center, RV197 X-ray Tango on frequency.
November 197 is taking already.
Alright, 12,000 is set. Let's get direct Enoch. Go to your flight plan. Highlight Enoch, just hit direct 2. Source 2 and identify source of course. And seat source.
Salt Lake Center, Ameristar 729-170, coming 230.
Ameristar 729, Salt Lake
Let's just
Center,
go
go
direct
there in a
to
couple minutes.
enter. There you go. So the reason, let's work on our climb, get our climb attitude going.
I UPS 2841, I will put on request, I'd like to make a step.
Alright, you ready for some learning? Okay, in a good spot to learn something. So, when you had direct, you went direct, and it said activate leg, fly leg, DTA to EHK. We didn't want to fly the leg, so that's why our autopilot started turning us, because all it did was it drew a line, DTA, EHK, and it was going to try and intercept that line. Did you notice that? So that's why I had to resequence and go direct to, enter EHK, EHK, enter, and then it reset you.
Okay, good morning, probably
That makes sense?
Perfect 115, block 4074.
So if they ever give you a direct to, or direct Enoch, direct Pete's, make sure it's direct to EHK, not activate leg. So it's going to try and, it's like I said, so it's done that to me before in the Epic one time, is it activated the leg from point to point, and I wanted it to go from, right from where I'm at. Right. And it almost took me into MOA. I didn't want it to, but it was going to if it could.
November 702, Fox Charlie, not already. Please make frequency 125.5.
She's kind of hard to hear, isn't she?
Yes, I had a hard time understanding EHK, Pete.
Yeah, I did too. I was like,
Salt Lake Center,
whatever.
November 2, Fox Charlie.
In case we can't get hold of her, 121.5, we'll monitor. That way if we lose her. Cruise checklist, power mixture.
Reset.
Okay. Climb the cruise checklist is complete. We know we're going to want to shoot the LDA, correct?
LDA, yeah.
Alright, so let's start briefing that, getting our frequencies ready, just right off the bat.
Okay. Shoot the LDA into St. George.
Oh,
Plate is good.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry.
Plate is good now, just updated. Okay, we hit the look like.
Certified 3861, Salt Lake Center, landing north.
Yeah, they are. You turn zero for me too.
1109.
Center, row 716, Trailer 716, Salt Lake Center.
Oh, yeah, you got in there? Yep. Right. AWAS 135075.
Level 1585, Salt Lake Center, roger, and just maintain level 320.
Okay, LA Center is going to be 1242.
That'll be our next frequency probably, so put that in, 24.2.
Good. 1242. Okay.
And, sorry, just a sec. What was Cedar City's altimeter? It was
3008.
Yep.
Say again. Requesting higher for 79. 79, call maintain level 330.
Okay, now we're flying the LDA 219 for St. George. We're going to cross our initial approach pitch, which will be HK. Once cleared, we'll descend down to 9,800 over Wetlaw. After Wetlaw, down to 8,200 over Izomo, and then to 6,300 at Taylor. And should intercept our glide slope at that point. Follow that down to our DA of 3,170. Gotta go missed. We're gonna go straight out 4,200, then a climbing right turn, heading 354, continuing up to 9,800. Intercept the 314 radial to UTI, from UTI over to Hunku, and hold.
Alright, let's do an UTI VOR in the background then.
So UTI 108.6. You want me to wear the goggles?
If you'd like.
I don't even know. It is.
Golly, the draft from back here is freezing.
Yeah, I'm feeling something come in.
Right back here in this corner.
We have the cabin heat on still?
I turned it. I feel like it's warmer without it on.
I just feel
I
like
just turned it on again. Doesn't do as good when you're up high, huh?
well,
Need any water or anything?
no, I'm good. Course is 186. I don't think I said the approach course is 198. Runway length is 9,300 and touchdown is 2,884.
Why do I care about touchdown?
Because we can't go 100 below the DA unless we've got runway end and sight. Half these, the threshold, some of those markings.
So we can't go. We can go below minimums, but no lower than 100 above touchdown. If we have the approach lights, it's an approach light.
With the approach lights, we can go down to that point.
Yeah, 100 above the approach
But
lights.
until we have threshold, runway, approach lights.
Correct. So we could go to 29, 74.
Flight 3861, cross speed 15,000 at 250 knots. Likely altimeter is 300 higher.
2984, correct.
Right. I'm going to write that down just so I don't forget it.
Thank you.
Flight 3861, 15,000, 15,000.
What's our glide slope?
Light slope into St. George is 3.1.
Right. Let's load our procedure. We do EHK.
Cold up here.
It is cold. I'm freezing.
We definitely cool down.
Have an outside air temperature?
Outside 45 degrees.
Ooh. No wonder.
So we're 55 miles from EHK. Yep.
Do you lean for a specific EGT or anything?
My EGT almost never really changes.
Really?
Yeah. I primarily lean like 380, somewhere 380 to 390 on the cylinder head.
Huh. Do you mind if I lean? Can I fiddle with it? Yeah. I just want to lean till we get a drop. Lean a peak. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let it stabilize. There's peak. We're a little bit rich of peak right now. Ever use that big feature?
No, I haven't used that. I've done a lot of reading on Leo Peak, but most of what I've read, although I like it, it's with carbureted engine, they kind of say, well, your cylinders are so out of balance that it's not worth doing.
Huh. I always run rich of peak. I don't know why people run lean a peak. I think it's all a personal thing, but I just wanted to see where it's at.
We're like 1240.
Yeah. This is 0360.
Yes.
I think I've noticed is 12 to 1300 on EGTs is where almost every motor, whether it's as long as it's not turboed, then you change a little bit. But I think 1300 is like a sweet spot for like the 0320, the 0360s.
We're kind of stable right here. That's pretty much perfect where we want it. I'm ready to go down.
You and I both.
Grab my shorts thinking it's hot as could be now, so.
Ameristar 729 contact, 133.45. 345. Track 115, what was your destination type aircraft? Flight 3861, contact log approach 128.6.
Get 160
And
knots
Air
over the ground.
just going to show that information video, just deployed outside air contact is 200 miles north of the Bristol Airport. And I show you 1,500, City altimeter 3011.
43 to EHK.
Anchor check 150, Vision 125.57. 2557. Roll 716, contact 135.77. 3577, here, Roll 1501 Charlie, Inc. altimeter 3000. Air 1501 Charlie, change my 133.6.
When I flew out,
Charlie, Ryder, Inc. altimeter is 3000.
when we flew to Boulder for the weekend, everything was good. As soon as I got off the runway and we weren't moving, it overheated and disconnected.
Oh, really?
But up until that point, it was all good.
Yeah, I think it just hates sitting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think if we're up here flying, it's not, not the.
Well, we're flying. Even with the heat off, it feels like there's some hot air coming.
There definitely is.
I don't know where that's coming from. I have to look into that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple of planes I fly. I think it's just your firewall. You know what I mean? There's a couple of I fly that they're always blowing hot air on me. One of the Cessnas I fly does the same thing. There's Enoch. It's like we just came from there.
Or not Phoenix, Milford. Yeah, I thought we were still quite away.
I just ferried a caravan from Mesquite up to Spokane Tuesday, and we stopped at Milford because they've got really cheap jet fuel right now. Like they haven't gotten a fuel, they haven't gotten a fuel load since prices went up. So we stopped there. And we had 45 minutes of fuel-ish, roughly 45 minutes, and we're like, go to start pumping, and I walk outside, and it's like, oh, the fuel, this filter element that I just barely had installed is broken. It's spraying fuel everywhere.
Oh gosh.
And we're like, oh, I was with a guy that had a lot of caravan time. Like it wasn't just me. I probably could do it as long as I could get it started. The caravan, flies good. But so I was like, they're like sitting there fiddling with it, and the guy comes through the. He's like trying to fix it. And I'm like, well, what if we just take this rag you've got, because it was coming out of just a hole. Let's just take a rag, shove the thing in there, and then when you turn the pump on, have the handle depressed, so there's not as much pressure on it. And so we ended up getting it, but yeah, he was like, oh, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna reach you guys any fuel. You might have to go to Delta or something to get some fuel. Because jet fuel's, it's not as easily, not everywhere has it. We'd have to go to Cedar. I think Delta has it, but Cedar's like $8 a gallon. Freaking
Battery's gonna die.
oh, bummer.
Coming up on 3 hours.
I'm fine.
That's all right battery life. I have another battery. I didn't think to bring it though.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad we had oxygen. We would definitely be filling it up here. What is the FAA's advisory? At what altitude should you have oxygen at night?
At night they say 5,000.
Yep. Good.
That's like walking around altitude, literally.
Yep.
For us.
Cedar City's altitude.
Yeah, I live above that too.
I'll tell you what, at night though, when we're doing these night flights without oxygen, I feel it. I definitely feel it. Like anything above like 8,000, I'm like, oh man, I feel gross. Just slow. You start feeling so slow. Well, this is doing caravan speeds for half the fuel burn. 165 over the ground is pretty dang good.
Calling 55, 87.0.
That's 9.5. Almost always when I calculate total fuel for the time, it almost always comes out to 8 to 8.5. Really? Yeah.
That's awesome. So right at PIETZ, he's going to send us over to LA.
We have that in here.
Yep. He's going to ask us, before they give us an approach clearance though, he's going to give us the weather and NOTAM so we can try and get weather for St. George. I mean, swamp.
Salt Lake 48, Charlie is southbound on Spanish Fork 217.
I know, I kind of did as well. Well, maybe I moved was I blocking it from you? Maybe I was blocking it, I bet.
I don't know where it comes from, but...
Please go to the 90, Charlie, connect level 330. East Officer Charlie Squawk 0572.
0572, Break on Charlie.
Airport 8 Charlie, radar contact is 9 miles north and east by Airport Chelsea.
17.5, Break on Charlie.
8 Charlie, roger. You are clear to Burbank Airport as miles to maintain level 330.
Burbank is file 330, Break on Charlie.
Oh, the pretty weather.
Salt Lake Center United, 1479, checking in level 330. Yeah, 1479, that's right. Salt Lake Center, take up 3 Charlie 250. 373, Charlie 250.
Let's see if we're going to get held at PIETZ. There's us right there.
What is us?
If you look up the arrival board for St. George, because we filed to St. George, it shows us on flight radar. Interesting. Let's see where we're at on the map. There we are. What's your Okay, let's look at St. George. I'm looking at St. George just to see if we're going to hold it. 7:30, we might. 8:20 is an epic. Oh, that little turd. I want to go to Seattle.
Alexander, Alpine 527, 17,000, still 23 for 160.
Alpine 527, Salt Lake Center, roger. Delta altimeter is 3011.
3011, Alpine 527. Alpine 527, request direct Bryce Canyon, money.
Alpine 527, direct Bryce Canyon.
Clear direct Bryce Canyon, Alpine 527.
Almost there. You freezing?
Chilly.
Yep, it is.
We warmed up a degree or so.
Hopefully, as we'll start our descent. Warm up real quick, I have a feeling.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what I paid for this. I know when I was shopping, they were like 2,000, but I found a
Number 19 X-ray Tango, climb maintain 13,000.
Maintain 13,000, 197 X-ray Tango. He's going to give us a cross PIETZ at or above 13,000, clear.
127.92.
2792, Spencer.
I picked up a degree, but we're going to lose it as we go.
48 Pop Charlie, climb maintain level 410.
410, 48 Pop Charlie.
Allegiant 3890, clear to Gunter. We did Gunter, Allegiant 3890.
Did we load our procedure?
We did.
Where is it? Ah, there it is. So I'm going to go, we're
Salt Lake Center, 115, radio good.
1 mile to PIETZ. Let's go direct to enter. Now we're going to go do all this stuff, clean this up. There we go. PHK to PIETZ, 11 miles to PIETZ.
Allegiant 3890.
PR for all operations. Reception on cargo.
St. George Regional Airport. Automated weather observation. 1317. Zulu. Wind 080 at 05. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 21 Celsius.
I think your mixture's not set right.
Alright, 3 Pop Charlie, for Purple Down, flying maintain here, would you like 260 or 240? Well, that's 260, that's right, 3 Pop Charlie. 3 Pop Charlie, maintain level 260. 260, 3 Pop Charlie. 197 X-ray Tango, contact Los Angeles 124.2.
124.2, 197 X-ray Tango.
Alright, 3 Pop Charlie, contact Los.
Good morning, that's 2417, 14,190.
United 2417, LA Center, climb maintain level 230.
220, that's 2417.
LA Center, RV 197 X-ray Tango, 13,000.
Number 197 X-ray Tango, LA Center, St. George altimeter 2994, advising you have the weather and notice, and take type of approach request.
We've got weather notes.
We've got weather notice, 197 X-ray Tango.
LDA. Let them know we like the LDA.
LA Center, RV 197 X-ray Tango. We got the LDA 19 for St. George, 197 X-ray Tango.
The November 7 X-ray Tango, roger, cross PIETZ at or above 13,000. You are clear for the LDA, runway 19 St. George Airport.
Cross PIETZ at 13,000, at or above 13,000. Clear for the LDA 19 St. George, 197 X-ray Tango.
All right.
994.
Is that what it was?
That's what he said.
Is that what he said? Yeah, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Dew point -0.
United 2417, contact LA Center,
Altimeter
13890.
295.
Okay, PIETZ at or above 13,000 or 3 miles for PIETZ.
LA Center, Allegiant 3, 13,000.
Get our, we're cleared for the LDA. Lock to lock.
230. Maintain 230, Allegiant 3.
I don't want to do this yet.
Think you're heading, bud?
LA Center, EPS 2893 heavy, 13,500 this morning.
Okay, perfect. Now,
EPS 2893 heavy, LA Center, good morning, climb maintain level 230.
nav source. There you go. And now we're going to intercept the
EPS
localizer.
2893 heavy, LA Center, good morning, climb maintain level 230.
2893, 15,000, climb to the zip.
Like I said, down there, EPS 2893 heavy, LA Center, climb maintain level 230.
Give us lateral navigation and when we're in VLOC.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're-
EPS 2893 LA Center.
I don't know why it's
EPS 2893, 16,000, climb to the zip.
EPS 2893 LA Center, climb maintain level 230.
Maintain level 230, EPS 2893.
Good morning, LA Center, Southwest 1971, we're at 25H24.
Hey,
Southwest
cross
1971, LA Center, descend via the channel 4,
Okay.
26 left, maintain 300 for now, published. Alright, descend via the channel 4, 26 left, and 300 for now, Southwest 1971.
10,300.
712, we're already talking to Vegas approach, but we have mostly good ride of the decent. Have a good day. Level 212, roger, thank you, appreciate that.
LA, good morning, Southwest 1859, 29.5, descending flight level 280, the 5 stretch of level 240, 300 knots.
Southwest 1859, LA Center, descend via the channel 4, 26 left, maintain 300 knots for now,
You see why I absolutely hate having that on versus looking at this on my plates page, because I can look at it very easily.
Morning, Los Angeles, 2015, checking in 280, or PD to 240.
You see why I hate that?
2015, LA Center, descend via the channel 4, 26 left. Do not
You see why I
exceed
hate
300
having
knots,
it pulled up on my thing?
because you can't see it.
I can't see. Yeah, I can't see it. It drives me crazy. Let's get that 198 and start tracking that localizer.
Allegiant 3, contact LA Center 135.25 today.
Just trying to.
Los Angeles Center, good morning, Arrow 421 Delta Whiskey, climbing to 11,300 for 11,500.
November 421 Delta Whiskey, LA Center, the St. George altimeter 2994.
994.
When he tells us to, we'll just cancel. When he says radar, or we'll just cancel IFR.
When he tells us contact,
Yeah. He said
Number 197 X-ray Tango, no traffic observed between you and St. George. Report cancellation of IFR in the air on this frequency or on the ground 133.3. Frequency change approved.
LA Center, RD197 X-ray Tango. We'll go ahead and cancel IFR at this time.
Number 7 X-ray Tango, roger. IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, frequency approved. Have a good day.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 197 X-ray Tango.
Take the autopilot off. Start tracking that localizer.
Oh, wait, 24, 95,
Change frequencies.
Yeah, so just hit VFR.
495,
And I can keep track. You fly, I'll work the radio. How about that? Okay. Your hope head to iPod. What's iPod at?
iPod is 10,300.
All right, start tracking that localizer. Not super big turn, so you're at what? 230, and our final is 198, right?
Right.
iPod at or above 13, or what's that? 10,300 traffic.
Correct. 16 November, taxi runway 19 Alpha, St. George.
Oh, that's cold.
Can I trust this out here?
No. Okay, so we went to the final approach phase?
No, I just want to confirm. I wasn't thinking we could.
Oh, gotta follow. You could use it as advisory, but
How far are we from
we are 1.5 from iPod,
Oh,
so it's
we're high.
yeah, it's telling us it's telling us we're low when in all reality we're actually high. Yep.
That's what I was thinking is we're really high.
Yep.
And it's telling us we're low.
That's why I had you kick the autopilot off too. Is because it was like tracking your. It wasn't even really tracking your localizer.
We're past iPod.
Look, we are iPod to watt left, correct?
So we're going to go down to 98.
Watt left down to 98. I just used this, by the way. iPod to watt left.
Stewart Air traffic, Meridian 600 Mike, be taking runway 19er way left turn out to the north of St. George.
All right, altimeter, brief, you've already done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Report.
Traffic, Mirage 80 Bravo, hold short 19, we'll be after the Meridian. And we'll be, to drop it down to the north.
Let's try and fix those big, huge power changes. And big pitch setting changes too. Those are really hard on your engine. Okay, you're past watt left.
Traffic, Mirage 80 Bravo, line up runway 19.
Down to what?
82.
All right. Try and get rid of those huge pitch
Traffic,
power
48,
changes.
pushing off the terminal, we'll be taxiing down to 19er, St. George.
St. George traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango 20 north, 9,500 bound, St. George.
And St. George 600 Mike, up on 19, making one turn after the north of St. George. St. George traffic, Mirage 80 Bravo, on the go, runway 19er, St. George.
Pretty good wind up here. We're 198, we're at almost 12 or 13 degree wind correction, right?
Yeah. Still not bringing it in. Very little.
1.6 to go, cross is almost 82, right?
At or above 82, then down to 63.
Okay.
St. George traffic up at 252 Skyhawk, taxiing from Reverend Millionaire to runway 19 Alpha, St. George.
St. George traffic, Mirage 80 Bravo, left, crossing the water.
Just gentle, hold like a 205 heading out. Elmo at or above 82, half a mile to go, so slowly stop that descent. A little bit of power, small bits of power, small power. Don't descend more, power.
And St. George traffic, Mirage 80 Bravo, left down 19er.
Let's hold that 205 heading. Now you're past Isomo. Now you can
63.
Yep. Taylor at or above 63. Right?
Correct.
Okay, minimum is at what?
Minimum 3170.
All right. Missed approach.
Missed approach straight out, then climbing straight out to 4,200, then climbing right turn, 354.
All right. Beautiful.
St. George traffic, 4810, staying from the terminal Alpha 3, going to be able to short runway 19er, St. George.
Well, it's warming up a little bit, thankfully. ABC FLT.
St. George traffic, 4810.
Goes on.
Should be back taxiing
Lights on.
down runway 19er, Alpha 3, for St. George traffic.
Are we on the proper tank?
We are, right?
Okay. Watch those needles.
St. George traffic, 60 November, looking short runway 19 Alpha 1, St. George. Alright, Skyway to take runway now, we're back taxiing down to runway 19, St. George. 60 November, hold short, back taxiing, St. George.
Hot Cat Millionaire taxiing through runway 19 via Alpha, St. George traffic.
There's somebody transmitting that's really garbled, but Skyway to take runway, 10 back taxi. 60 November is going to continue going short, Alpha 1, 3, back taxiing, St. George. Thank you.
Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir. What's your final
approach course?
Continuing.
What is your course set on here?
186.
Ah, there you go. So if you were doing a VOR approach, it'd be really bad to have that course not set. But where it's a localizer, where it only gives you a 198 course, that's fine. But if that was a VOR approach, we'd be really in the weeds. So we're a mile to Taylor, 6,000 pass Taylor out of about 6.3. I'll start slowing your climb, or slowing your descent down a little bit. Add a little bit of power. We don't want to cross below it, right? That's a big thing about it. Little tiny fixes. Right. There's Taylor. Down to what?
Down to 3170.
All right.
St. George traffic, 4810, we're clear runway 19, or taxiing Alpha down to runway 19, St. George.
Now you can start tracking that glide slope. Up. St. George 197 X-ray Tango, 10 miles north, 6,300, descending inbound, St. George.
St. George traffic, Skyhawk 60, November reporting runway 19 east, St. George. And St. George traffic, Cirrus 435, Echo Foxtrot, holding short runway 19 1.
Follow that glide slope if you're able.
And St. George traffic, Cirrus 435, Echo Foxtrot, taking runway 19 from Alpha, and reporting it to the east, St. George.
All corrections. Speeding up for. What are you speeding up for? Just feel like overspeeding today?
St. George traffic, Star 60, November turning left crosswind, departing left crossing runway 19, departing the east, St. George. St. George traffic, 4810, we'll short runway 19, we'll wait for the inbound traffic line for St. George.
And St. George 197 X-ray Tango, we'll just be a low approach if you guys want to depart. We're 75 over the ground.
Alright, we'll go for St. George traffic, 4810, we're taking runway 19, we'll be right down, departure up to the north east up to 13,000 St. George.
That glide slope. St. George 197 X-ray Tango, we're a 5-mile final runway 19. We've got traffic departing in sight. We'll be no factor, St. George.
St. George traffic, Cirrus 435,
All correct.
turning left crossing, departing to the east, St. George.
What are your minimums?
3170.
All right. What's your final approach course?
198.
Don't accelerate. Pull power back, but you just put it back out. As you're above glide slope, just trade some of the altitude for airspeed. Just fly that 198 for just a second. The wind is going to blow you right back into your. There you go. Watch that glide slope, needle. Oh yeah. Don't put me into a stall though. Just because it's not coming in fast doesn't mean you need to make a big correction. Let it hang there for just a sec.
St. George traffic, 4810 is a right turn on the Hipco departure, leaving 4,200, St. George.
All corrections.
Coming up on minimums.
All correction. You just screwed it. Oh, level up. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, pop out. Let's see what that. We were perfectly aligned, and then you gave us that huge right turn and pulled us off the runway. Bring that nose up before you overspeed. Bring that nose up before you overspeed. There you go. There we go.
St. George traffic, that's Grad 252 Skyhawk, holding short runway 19, PBR 730, 030, St. George.
St. George 197 X-ray Tango going this, and we'll be a left turn out to the east, St. George. All right.
St. George traffic, Grad 252 Skyhawk, departing runway 19 eastbound departure, St. George.
All corrections. Small corrections. Gotta be patient with the glide slope. It'll come in. You know, so your needle will also come in. You take the goggles off. If you want, we'll head back over to Hurricane.
Okay. Gonna do a left turn then? Yep. Clear on the left.
St. George traffic, Cirrus 435, Foxtrot, 5 miles to the east, coming to 5,000 feet, left off, St. George.
Oh. St. George traffic, RV 197 X-ray Tango, turning left, crosswind, runway 19, St. George. Oh, I'm tired.
How about you're tired?
Yeah.
Freaking doing everything.
That was pretty good though today, I felt. You know, there's a lot to still get, but yeah.
St. George traffic, Africa 252 Skyhawk, turning left crosswind, runway 19 for eastbound departure St. George.
St. George traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, 2.5 miles east of the field at 5,400. Headed over to Hurricane, St. George.
Where's Hurricane?
They don't know where it's at?
Yeah, which way are you going? You told me where you were at, but I don't know. You must be going like southwestbound or something. Or,
Yeah, alright.
where is Hurricane, right? Where is it? I don't know where it's at. I do know where northeast though is though.
Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, 7 miles west of the field on the south shore of San Carlos. Set up for 45 entry, right downwind, runway 19. Hurricane. Fuel pump on, landing lights on, pump my brakes.
Grassy Meadows Sky Ranch. Abbreviated advisory. Wind altimeter 3001.
Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango's on 45 entry, right downwind, runway 19. Hurricane. Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango established on right downwind, runway 19. Hurricane.
I think we'll have a little bit of a tailwind. See that dirt?
I don't. We're low.
See it right there down there?
Oh yeah.
Down here at the quarry.
Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, turning right base, runway 19. Hurricane. Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, turning final, runway 19. Hurricane. Full forward.
Go around. Let's go around. Let's go around.
Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, going around.
Let's land runway 1. It's more of a tailwind than I think than we thought.
Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, turning right crosswind, runway 19. Hurricane.
Want to go out and enter left base?
Yeah, I'm going to go out, come around the knoll and then come down for a downwind.
Oh, okay.
Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango, we're going to switch pattern and come in for runway 1. Hurricane.
We'll count like 3 or 4 landings for that. This thing doesn't like to, that throttle doesn't like to be firewalled. Took a minute to get to really get your power.
Good thing the power to weight ratio is so high.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge engine for how light we are, right?
Yeah. Hurricane traffic, RB197 X-ray Tango is entering a left downwind for runway 1. Hurricane. Hurricane traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, turning left base, runway 1, Hurricane. Hurricane traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, turning final, runway 1, Hurricane.
We get deal?
Yep. Hurricane traffic, RV197 X-ray Tango, clear of runway 1, taxi back to the fuel pumps on Alpha, Hurricane. So do you want to fly tomorrow, or?
No, let's cancel tomorrow.
Okay.
I gotta do a checkout flight with a guy.
My wife will be happy.
Yeah. You wanna hang out?
Wants to sleep in.
Oh, if you wake up, she does too?
Yeah.
So she's been up since 4? Or 2:30?
Yeah.
Seriously? She doesn't go back to bed?
I'm hoping she did.
Ah.
She gets scared being in there alone and stuff.
Yeah.
I told you the guy that I get my hanger from wants to sell it.
Yeah. What do you want out of it?
I don't know. I can't get, he hasn't responded to me. I've been calling and texting him. Worried something's happened to him now.
Yeah, seriously. Hopefully he put you in the wheel for it.